What's going on, everybody? So if you haven't heard already, the Ted Wells report shows that Tom Brady had something to do with the balls being deflated in that blowout game in the playoffs against the Colts. Apparently his agent is blasting the Deflategate schemes of Ted Wells. We're going to go ahead and take a quick look at Tom Brady's face, and I hate that hat. Let's continue to go down here and see what's going on. Ted Wells found that it was more probable than not that Brady was at least generally aware of the inappropriate activities of the locker room attendant in Jim McNally and equipment assistant John Jastremski, however you say it. I apologize if I'm saying it incorrectly, who has been with the team since 2001. Okay, so look, we're going to take a look at this, and I'm going to tell you my point of view, and I'm going to want to know everybody's point of view. Leave a comment, whatever, you hear it on the podcast. Leave a comment on the websites, whatever, GmiasWorld.com. Let me know what you think. All right. My biggest issue with this is the losers, like Tim Hasselbeck and all these other bums that never won a Super Bowl, that are just waiting for any kind of thing to hound Tom Brady. Now look, listen, don't get me wrong. Cheating goes on in every major sport. People don't like to admit it. A lot of little things happen all the time. Cheating happens all the time. This is what I'm going to say though. In order for this to happen, it has to be more than just the Patriots. And I'm going to tell you why. Based on research that I did outside of the Ted Wells, Deflategate report, the referees touch the footballs all the time. And I know they're not scientists. I know that it's very, very hard to tell, with PSI, with the ranges that the NFL want, all that stuff like that. But what I'm saying is the refs regularly touch the ball. And I'm not a Patriot fan. I'm just saying it because I like to be objective and fair. A lot of things happen in the game that we, as people that watch it, don't know. And my biggest problem is, Tom Brady, beautiful wife, all the stuff that's going on, it's crazy. His success is unprecedented based on where he came from, all that stuff like that. If guys didn't get injured, he would have never got the chance, all that stuff. Everything worked out for him in a proper manner to get him where he is. My issue is, with the report, I already knew that they were going to find something because it was clear that the balls were deflated. All I'm saying is this, though. When you're getting blown out, look, you're getting blown out 45-7. All right? If it was, look, I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and the same way with the Barry Bonds situation when, the whole HGH and the steroid scandal, and I was so adamant about the fact that steroids cannot enhance your eye-back coordination. Can it make the ball go further if you connect? Absolutely. But it can't do anything for your eye-back coordination. So those things are skeptical. And also, during that steroid scandal, the pitchers were using steroids. Everybody was using steroids. So that's like a situation where everybody's cheating. We're talking about the NFL, where guys are walking around with houses on their shoulders. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry, but the trapezius muscle is not designed to be a whole house. And guys are walking around like they just ate a brand new baby. And nobody seems to understand that this league has a lot of things that's going on within it. Now, the 45-7 ass whooping that the Colts took is pretty much like this. Was Tom Brady aware of the fact that the balls were deflated? I believe he was. All I'm saying is this. Based on the range that they gave with the PSI, if you look at how PSI, pounds per square inch goes, it can have a huge effect on being able to grip the football more. But what I'm trying to explain to everybody is this. With the referees continuously grabbing the balls that Tom Brady is using, if it was such a discrepancy with what the league wants, somebody should be able to feel that. That's all I'm saying. Look, listen, you guys, people that are not Patriot fans are going to blast me. The Patriot fans are going to, enjoy what I'm saying. All I'm saying is this. Everything that the Patriots do is watched with the freaking magnifying glass. If this was something that they knew that there was a chance that the Colts would come back with, either somebody snitched and gave them a heads up or something happened, because I just don't see how that different, like it was like a 2%, it was very, very slim percentage of the PSI differential based on what I got. And most people, when they touch the football, couldn't really understand what was going on. But if you grip it, at the right spot, the way Tom Brady holds it, all quarterbacks agree that it would give you an advantage to hold the ball. Again, it doesn't make sense that only the Colts realized that the balls were deflated. Somebody had to have snitched. Now, it just goes back again to President Obama making a joke about Deflategate. I don't think he made that joke because he knew eventually it would come out that the balls were deflated. I think he also thinks that it didn't make that much of a difference with the game itself. And forgive me for saying this, but if you're getting your ass whipped 45-7, it's a lot more going on than Deflategate. So, in my opinion, the Colts should have done more to actually win the game, and made it closer. Then it would make sense to be like, oh, okay, you know, whatever. But you got yo, listen, this right here, in some countries is considered anal rape with that score right there, 45-7. So before you guys jump on Tom Brady and all this stuff like that, because it always happens. No matter what, the Patriots, no matter how many people hate them, I know they produced the murderer and Aaron Hernandez and stuff like that, but they are a very, very unique organization. And I can't say, you know, the more and more that comes on, you know, Spygate, Blackgate, Ballsack Gate, it's all kind of gates. They need to just remove any gate that's at their stadium because it's just too much gates. All I'm saying is this. Before you attack Tom Brady, look at the refs also that are supposed to also be upholding the shield and the integrity of the game. Because if they feel that there's a difference with the footballs that Andrew Luck are using and the footballs that Tom Brady are using, I would want to know. Okay, look, the refs, we had replacement refs because people wanted to hold out, right? They have a certain criteria and a job to do. I'm not saying they have to be scientists, but I'm just saying if it was that big of a deflation, like you got to think about it like that. I got to look at it from both angles. Now, look, as far as the Tim Hasselbeck saying, yeah, it bothers me. Tim Hasselbeck, you're a bum, bro. Straight up. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. You're a bum, bro. You can't stand anywhere near Tom Brady or Peyton Manning or any of these top quarterbacks. So you need to just shut the F up. Right now, I got into a rage because of him specifically. The other guys that was talking, I remember Steve Young said, you know, maybe so. Steve Young is a champion. I would more listen to a champion. And he said, you know, maybe this, maybe that. He wasn't just going down like, bro, you know, like these other guys that went out and got their ass whipped. Keep in mind, Tom Brady still had to go out there and execute and do things like that. And like I said, I've met a lot of these NFL players. They're not eating candy, bro. They're straight juicing and doing what's right to maintain. Their body goes through so many things. It's unbelievable. They have to heal faster. L-arginine ain't helping that. You're not using regular amino acids to heal yourself that fast. These guys are putting in major work, bro. And you're talking to a guy that knows a thing or two about working out, a thing or two about HGH, steroids, all that stuff. So all I'm saying is that there's a lot of things that are going on. And if you look at the game, because I watched this game in its entirety, Tom Brady wasn't perfect that day. Defense played well, offense did what they had to do, whatever. Listen, they got the shit beat out of them. And that's all that really matters to me at this point. This whole Deflategate scandal and all this stuff like that, I just don't understand. You know, somebody is really responsible for snitching in this, and it's more than the Colts. And it's just somebody that wants to just continue to draw attention to the Patriots. And like I said, they're not having a good year right now. You know, they had a murderer that was killing dudes for mad long. Aaron Hernandez running around at tight end doing whatever. And then now this. I just don't know how much credibility I can put to this Wells report. I don't know. Because at some point, if I'm a referee, if it's that big, if it's that huge of a difference, and I understand, like I said, I'm not taking anything away from, you know, other quarterbacks that are champions that played the game that said, yeah, you know, in colder weather, it'll help. I understand that. What I'm saying is that the way that the media is trying to portray it, you're attacking the Patriots, but you're not attacking anyone else that should be responsible for making sure that the game is played the way it's supposed to be. It's sort of like, all right, let's go out and play today. Oh yeah, you're a ref. Oh yeah, don't worry about that. Oh, the ball's underinflated. Don't worry about that. Like, bro, more than these, if this is something that's so major and it affects the integrity of the game, more should be done to make sure, you know, that it's being done the right way. That's all I'm saying. You put rules in place, you put laws in place so that people won't do things, but that doesn't mean that people are not going to do it. So if it's such a high-tech rule that everybody needs to be doing it, why aren't more things in place to make sure that it's being done? My point of view on this is this. If you want to go and attack Tom Brady and the Patriots, What about the NFL? That's all I'm saying. Because if you have laws and no police, who's following the laws? That's all I'm going to say about this. You guys can say whatever you want. You can do whatever. Oh, yeah, they're cheaters, whatever like that. I'm going to look at everything objectively, and that's the way I'm going to look at it. I can't blast this man for having success and banging Giselle. Listen, I can't do that because I know as a man, I expect that from, for the mass media and most of the public. A lot of people are jealous. But as far as when you say cheating, if this is a rule that is so major to the league, there should have been more things in place to make sure that this doesn't happen. It shouldn't be so lax that, okay, yeah, whatever, bro. Especially with the history of the Patriots. Aren't you looking for things to attack the Patriots with? Why would you then allow them to do this and get away with it? And then so many months later, oh yeah, Deflategate. You got your ass whipped, Indianapolis Colts, and that's all that happened. You guys leave your comments, say what you want to say. I'm done with this. I don't want to hear about any more attacks on Tom Brady, whatever like that. You guys have your opinions, but if it was that important, the NFL should have did more to protect their shield and the integrity of the game. Until next time, one love.